Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a group of animals. They all lived together in harmony, sharing food and resources. There were rabbits, squirrels, birds, foxes, and many other creatures who called this forest their home. Among them was a curious little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was always full of energy and loved to explore. He spent most of his days climbing trees and leaping from branch to branch, trying to find new things to discover. However, he often wondered what lay beyond the boundaries of their forest. He dreamed of traveling to far-off lands and seeing things that no other squirrel had ever seen before. One day, Sammy decided to embark on an adventure. He bid farewell to his friends and set off into the unknown. As he journeyed deeper into the forest, he encountered many other animals. There were rabbits hopping through the grass, birds chirping in the trees, and even a family of foxes playing in a clearing. Sammy felt a sense of awe and wonder as he observed all these creatures in their natural habitat. However, he soon realized that life outside the safety of his own forest was not as easy as he had thought. He had to dodge predators and find food and shelter all on his own. As Sammy continued on his journey, he grew weary and homesick. He missed his friends and the safety of his forest. One day, as he was resting by a babbling brook, he met a wise old owl named Ollie. "Hello, young Sammy," said Ollie. "What brings you so far from home?" Sammy shared his story with Ollie, and the wise old owl listened patiently. "It is natural to want to explore and seek new experiences," said Ollie. "But it is also important to remember where you come from and the ones you love. The forest is your home, and your friends are your family. They will always be there for you." Sammy realized that Ollie was right. He had been so focused on his own desires that he had forgotten the importance of his home and his loved ones. He thanked the wise old owl for his advice and set off on his journey back to his forest. As he arrived at the edge of the forest, Sammy was greeted by his friends. They welcomed him back with open arms and were happy to see him safe and sound. Sammy realized that he had everything he needed right here in his own backyard. However, Sammy still couldn't shake off the feeling of wanting to explore. But this time, he decided to channel his adventurous spirit into learning new things and exploring the beauty of his own forest. He asked his friends to teach him about the different plants and animals in the forest. The birds taught him how to fly and the rabbits showed him how to dig burrows. The foxes showed him how to hunt for food and the squirrels showed him how to climb even higher in the trees. Sammy was amazed at how much he had to learn about his own home. He realized that there was so much to explore and discover right here in his own forest. He spent his days learning and exploring, and at night he would share his newfound knowledge with his friends. One day, as Sammy was exploring a new part of the forest, he stumbled upon a hidden waterfall. He had never seen anything so beautiful in his life. The water cascaded down from the rocks above, forming a rainbow in the mist. He knew that he had to share this magical place with his friends. He ran back to his friends and told them all about the hidden waterfall. They were all excited to see it for themselves. Together, they journeyed to the waterfall and stood in awe of its beauty. They splashed in the water and played under the rainbow mist, grateful for Sammy's discovery. Sammy had finally realized that he didn't need to go far from home to find adventure and beauty. He had everything he needed right here in his own forest. And even though he loved to explore, he would never forget the importance of his home and his friends. As time passed, Sammy became a respected member of the forest community. He continued to learn and explore, sharing his knowledge with others and always looking for new adventures. He knew that life was full of surprises and that there was always something new to discover. Years went by, and Sammy grew old. He could no longer climb trees or leap from branch to branch as he once did. But he was content to sit in the shade of a tree, watching the young animals play and sharing stories with his friends. One day, as Sammy was resting under a tree, he felt his body growing weak. He knew that his time had come. As his friends gathered around him, he whispered his final words. "Thank you for everything. I have had a wonderful life, full of adventure and joy. But the greatest adventure of all has been the journey of friendship. You have all been my family, and I will always cherish the memories we shared. With those words, Sammy closed his eyes and took his last breath. The forest fell silent, as the animals mourned the loss of their dear friend. But they knew that Sammy's spirit would always be with them, and that his legacy would live on in the memories they shared. And so, the animals of the forest continued to live together in harmony, cherishing their home and their friendships. And whenever they heard the rustle of leaves in the wind or the chirping of birds in the trees, they knew that Sammy's spirit was still watching over them, guiding them on their own journeys of discovery and adventure.